A total solar eclipse is one of the most phenomenal experiences that a human can witness. And if you've never seen one for yourself, now you can, because in this video, I stitched together a 3-part vlog where my wife and I traveled from Arizona down to South America in Chile for the total solar eclipse back in 2019. It was absolutely epic with the travel and the culture, the experience, and of course the eclipse where day turns to night. So sit back and enjoy this epic vlog of the total solar eclipse happening now. Of all the phenomenal experiences on this earth we humans can witness, a total solar eclipse is the quintessence. The first time I saw it was August 2017 in Oregon, United States. It changed my life, inspired me to see more. So, I decided to devote the rest of my years to travel around the world to be under the shadow. The second time I would see a total solar eclipse would be in Chile, South America, on July 2nd, 2019. This is the story of what I saw and why it matters. My 2-week adventure is yours to experience. This is a big moment for us. It's been 2 years of anticipation for this trip. It's like
My bag too.
4.5 small bags, so not bad.
Okay, where do we start?
Kitty. Gotta love the cats. You gotta be real careful of these shops right here. The smells coming out of these places are so bad I can hardly breathe. Lots of people in this airport. Mexico City is obviously one of the larger cities in the world, and it smells like it. This place reeks. Even before we got off the plane, I could smell it. Yeah, I gotta say, flying can be pretty exhausting with all of the long hours involved. It's been like 8 years since I've flown and been in an airport, so it's pretty interesting coming back into this. So we're just leaving the hotel that we stayed at last night after getting in late to Santiago. Now we're catching the shuttle bus. It's going to take us to our van home for the next couple of weeks. Here's our van. How do you like it?
Woo!
So we're at the Wicked van rental facility and getting the new van. It looks pretty cool. we successfully got our van and are figuring out our way around Santiago. So far so good. Found a good coffee shop to get some coffee at, and we're gonna do that.
Yes. So looking forward to that.
This is our first official stop during our first full day in Chile. I'm not sure exactly where we are. We're in some small beach town in between Santiago and our final destination for the eclipse, the town of La Serena. So it's a beautiful day, especially because it's the middle of their winter down here. So yeah, love it. It's beautiful. Enjoying it all. Just landed at our second camp. We just landed at our second spot. Fuck. Unbelievable. We just landed at our second camp spot. Are you kidding me? Alright, it's time to take a break from driving and have a little snack. We found this pretty cool spot right by the ocean to make some food. We got Tracy cooking up some veggies for us here.
We have some mushrooms and almonds, some mung bean sprouts and green onions that came in this little plastic package. A little bit of this garlic spread that we found. Cooking out by the ocean.
This van has been working really great so far. It is actually pretty luxurious with the bed and the kitchen in it. Just really couldn't be more grateful for all this.
See the ocean.
This is our hotel room in La Serena for the night. We just got into town after a 6-hour drive, so we're pretty stoked to be out of the car and settle into this place. It looks pretty nice. I think we're gonna go down to the restaurant and check it out, grab a bite to eat.
Me
Take two. So Tracy found a coffee shop that she thinks looks pretty cool, so we're looking forward to checking this out. So
They have English on the window.
yeah, so we might be in good company here.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it, don't wait for it, just let it happen. It could be a new shirt at the men's store, a cat nap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good, hot, black coffee. Like this. A present. Like Christmas.
We've been in La Serena for about 3 days, and it's been really cool, and just really cool to be by the beach for a few days and dig the scene. But we're going to be heading out of town to find a better eclipse spot that's a little bit more quiet than this town, because I'm sure this town is just going to be packed with people, and we just don't really want to be around all the crowds. People coming from all over the world. As you can see on this sign here, they are expecting big crowds, and so they're gonna have a lot of fun, and that's cool. But yeah, we're just gonna go explore for a few days. Yeah, we're doing our best to plan for the eclipse, but really it is about the journey and the adventure and just the whole experience, whether or not we see the eclipse. After a couple of hours driving out of La Serena, we find ourselves out in the country by a little town called Vicuña. And it's not much of a camp spot. I don't think we're going to stay here more than one night. It's a beautiful drive through the country, and we could tell that people are gearing up for the eclipse. There's a lot of campgrounds promoting it. We're going to park it here. Tracy's going to make us some dinner. But yeah, really grateful to be out here. Beautiful views, great company. So how do you like this spot, Tracy?
I love it. I'm so happy that we have this for tonight.
What are you drinking?
Tequila. You just spilled it.
Uh-oh. We're in the little town of Vicuña and just walking around to check it out. They're gearing up for the eclipse here because this small little mountain town happens to be right in the path of totality. So it seems like all the locals are pretty stoked on that. There's something about Mexico and Chile, everywhere south of the border, there's a lot of feral dogs roaming around the towns, and it's kind of cool. These dogs are everywhere, just basically looking for handouts and pets, and well, you know, I love animals, so they seem to be pretty friendly and actually surprisingly clean too.
Cute.
Good morning. Waking up in camp somewhere by the coast. We decided to head out here after being in the mountain town of Vicuña yesterday. We ended up in kind of a funny little no man's land place. And Tracy's making coffee for us. Hi. We found maybe the perfect spot to stay at to view the eclipse. This is beautiful. I think this is going to work. We've got all supplies we need, and yeah, just really grateful for this opportunity. So look at this. I think we'll just call it here for the next 3 days. Would you look at this? Oh. Well, if this isn't a cause for celebration, I don't know what is.
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Buenos dias. Time to get up.
No!
Got a beautiful view right before the sunrise. I noticed some chemtrails in the sky though. That's not good. You can see off by the horizon, that one way back there, it curves. And then of course this one. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist or anything, but I hope they're not trying to muck up the eclipse with their fake cloud action. I don't know. We need to make some coffee and think about this.
I need you to make coffee while I lay here.
Okay, coffee is served. We decided to take a walk down the hill from our campsite to the beach. We started our walk from our camp, which is right there. We're heading to the beach, which is right up there.
That means you're extra extraordinary.
This is pretty much an epic spot where we're at now, on top of this big rock, right in front of the crashing waves. It's really humbling to be right in the presence of such a powerful element, the water, especially the ocean crashing like this. This is just ancient stuff, you know? Nothing but waves crashing against rocks. Really glad we came down here. You know what's pretty cool from a perspective is that from where we're at right now, in 2 days, the eclipse is going to be happening right over this ocean. Check this out. So right now, the sun is up there, and the eclipse will be happening when the sun is right about there. So it's going to be absolutely epic. We are stoked about it, but for now we're going to hike back up the hill to the camp and have some lunch.
One of the best to ever do it.
So we decided to come into La Serena on Monday, which is the day before the eclipse happening tomorrow, because we just wanted to check the vibe of the city, the pulse, what's going on, how busy it's gotten. It's been a significant increase since the last few days that we were here, so people are starting to really flood in from all over the world. That's cool. It's a big event happening tomorrow. I'm really stoked about the weather. I was just checking the weather app just to make sure that tomorrow has clear skies. Check it out. You can see here that Tuesday is looking real good. Everything's in place. The skies are going to be clear. We've got our camp spot all to ourselves out there, and so just feeling really blessed to be here. I just don't even know what to say sometimes, and it's just so grateful for everything. So it's about 4:20 p.m. and this is the time that it's going to be total eclipse on Tuesday. So you can see where the sun is at in the sky right now. We've got a great spot, but we wanted to take this opportunity to give you a tour of the van that we've been living in, because we think it's pretty cool and it's actually really essential to our whole trip down here in Chile. So I'm gonna have Tracy lead the tour for you.
Hi folks, welcome. This is our sweet camper van that we rented from Wicked Campers. And on the side, it has, what do we call it? Graffiti style painting of dogs.
Yeah.
And it says, Quiltro for life. Apparently that's a Chilean phrase. We were told that it means like a dog that isn't bred, like more of a wild dog. And since we've been here, we've noticed there are a lot of street dogs. We're wondering if maybe it means more of like the wild street dogs. And on the back here, it says, "Se la persona que tu perro piense que eres." Be the person your dog thinks you are. So, you know, it's like dogs think that you're like the greatest thing in the world, so why not? Why not be that? It has like a little makeshift kitchen. So this table and chairs here fits right into these little nooks. It has a sink. It just has like a regular style water bottle that we fill, and then the drain just goes down onto the ground Apparently that's fine for Chile. I don't think we'd get away with that in the States. But they also throw their trash everywhere here. So let's see, we have some plates, bowls, cups, etc., cutlery.
And total eclipse mug.
We have a little stove. It's just a little can of fuel here. And actually on cold nights, we have used it to keep us warm inside.
So let's have a look on the inside.
Yes. So inside here, first we have some storage underneath. There's also more storage under the bed. We have this nice cozy bed. Two of us fit plenty comfortably. Yeah, we have a little shelf here that has like our bathroom essentials. And yeah.
So that's pretty much it for the van tour. I can't say enough good things about Wicked Campers. We've really enjoyed living in this van and driving around in it. So we have all of the essentials that we need in this van, and it's been such a blast to drive it around and have this adventure in Chile. And so this is a really radical way to go. It's about 3 hours until the eclipse begins when the moon first touches the sun. This quest has been about 2 years in the making for me. The first time I saw a total solar eclipse was in August 2017 up in the United States. Ever since that first time, I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life being what is called an eclipse chaser. So I just feel so blessed to have the privilege to experience this. I'm so grateful for this opportunity and for everyone who's made it possible in my life. None of this would be possible on my own. I'm just so grateful for other people and their generosity. I also want to give a shout out to all the astronomers, scientists, mathematicians, all of those people who have done the work to find out when all of these total eclipses happen and where they are to the exact time and place for any of us who want to experience a total solar eclipse. It's totally possible with the information that we have, the technologies, and the right planning and attitude. We can make it a reality. And I gotta say, I really do believe, based on my one experience, and I'm sure we'll find out after this one, that total solar eclipses, they really can help people to open up their doors of perception to this whole universe that we're living in, and to add more meaning and fulfillment into people's lives. Because in this modern day and age of industrial civilization, we see so many people on the take, just consuming and littering physically and otherwise. And an eclipse like this really can help shift our mindset and actions from just being consumers to active citizens who participate with positively constructive intentions. Well, anyway, that's all I got to say for now. I'm going to get back up to camp and cook up some lunch with Tracy, and then we're going to set our devices up for the eclipse. I'm going to be filming on this with my hand. We're also going to set up the iPad and Tracy's phone to triangulate the different angles of this eclipse so we can bring you on the inside of this total solar eclipse. Eclipso! Less than 30 minutes until the eclipse begins. We're going to start slowly transitioning over to our viewing spot, set it up, and just get ready. So even though the partial has just started, I want to give you a view how we see it here. Boom. I also want to mention that there's a big difference between a total eclipse and a partial eclipse. Right now is what a lot of people see at a 50% eclipse. To the untrained eye, not much has changed. Or even at 90%, we're still going to see that it's pretty light out. It's only at 99 to 100% where everything changes. 5 minutes from totality, and the changes are just deepening. Minute, just a few seconds left. This is intense. Okay, we're gonna be warming up a little bit in our van because we can. Whew. Nice. Eclipso frio. That was pretty cold out there. So we're gonna be enjoying some Chilean wine and the heater of the cook stove back there.
And it is very delicious.
This wine's hitting the spot.
Whoa, so quickly.
Mm.
Give me. Give me.
This is just so much more than me or any individual. It's about the collective human community coming together to transcend base level consumerism and really begin to find creative ways to embrace some sort of positively constructive way to become citizens again of our communities and who knows, the cosmos. I mean, if we want to set our intentions high, we can become planetary citizens, you know, who don't look to take for themselves and just act out of selfishness and waste everything and litter in all kinds of ways. It's just about giving more than we take. And so people have given so much to me, and I'm looking forward to learning how to give back more effectively through the rest of my life. The last eclipse and this one today, they're going to be infusing into me, and the ones moving forward in my life, I'm not chasing them for selfish reasons. It's almost like I'm being pulled to them. It's like this attraction. It's something greater than myself calling me on a quest of excellence and service, and that's what I'm all about. These eclipses are in some way teaching me how to become a more effective servant to the whole life community. So anyway, that's enough reflecting for you in this video right now. We're just so grateful for the experience, so happy that you are tuning in to check this out as well. The trip is coming to a close, and we are going to enjoy this evening, come back at you with some travel footage tomorrow.
Bye.
One of the cool things about La Serena is at the stoplights they got these street performers. Check it out.
No, los dos. Ay, tomémonos una foto los dos.
Well, we finally made it out of the eclipse traffic, and we're back in Santiago now. Just walking around some of the side streets, taking the scene before we return the van to the garage and head to the airport. Our journey is coming to a close now, so here we go. This is one of the less glamorous aspects of the eclipse chasing lifestyle, but it just comes with the territory, so we're powering through it. And we're in Mexico City now, just about to get on the plane heading to Las Vegas, back to Phoenix, Arizona. And so just like that, we are back on USA soil. Finally, I have to admit I'm a little over the international travel and the whole airport business. I'm a little sleep deprived, but grateful to be alive. So with that, we say goodbye to the airport, heading to get a rental car to finish this journey, heading home. Some people say that seeing a total solar eclipse leaves them with a feeling of insignificance in comparison to the whole cosmos. From my humble perspective, the feeling I get from this majestic experience is one of radical integration with the mysterious architecture of the universe. This is a lifelong journey that I was chosen to travel. It's an invitation to dwell in the magnificence of the Divine Creator's generosity. And I encourage you to give yourself the gift of being under the shadow of totality. And if you desire more meaning and fulfillment in your life, I believe that aligning yourself with a total solar eclipse might just be a dream come true.